Alright guys, today we're going to be ranking every single gun in Animal Rivals VR. And this is the current version. This is February, this is March 6th. So guns might change, buffs, debuffs might change. But before we get into the video, I want you guys to hit that like and subscribe button down there. Alright, let's cut to the video. Alright, so the first gun we have the Ranger or the AR. This is a really good starter weapon in my choice, and it's really good, well balanced weapon. It barely has like any recoil. Before it got nerfed, it had almost like no recoil. It is a really good weapon. I'm gonna rate this 8.5 out of 10. The Sidekick. Sidekick is a really good side weapon. You get 2 weight. And I think it does, yeah, it does like more damage than the AR, which is insane to me. So I think I'm gonna have to give the Sidekick 9 out of 10 frag grenade. All grenades are OP. The frag grenade, about like, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 since the radius is also really big. Alright, for the next weapon we have the revolver. Insane recoil, but also insane damage you get from it. I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of 10 since it has insane recoil, and there is a better alternative to it. The shotgun. The shotgun recently got buffed, and it's insane right now. It is a good close range weapon. It can also be used pretty far range. So I'm gonna rate this 9 out of 10 since how insane this got buffed. We got the next one, the sticky grenade. Rate this the same as frag grenade, 8 out of 10. Alright, so next we got SMG. Has insane fire rate and insane damage no matter where you're shooting. So I'm gonna rate this also, I think this will be the number one, a 9.5 out of 10, because it's so good for just everything. Alright, so next up we got the McDougal or the Deagle. This is a really classic weapon. This is a really good 4-weight weapon. Insane fire rate. It does 6-7 headshot damage. So I'm gonna rate this, I think, 10 out of 10 weapon. I use this, my level on this is currently, let's see, 39, almost 40. Alright, next up we got the Shurikens. Shurikens are like really underrated. I'm gonna rate this about like a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite weapon. RPG. This weapon is super broken right now, which is insane. It does insane damage if you want to, like, if you hit it on the body, it does like 100 damage, which is insane. The fire rate is insane. Bullet travel needs to be nerfed. I'm gonna give this one like an 8 out of 10. Alright, next weapon is the Uzi. The Uzi is a really underrated weapon. It has the same fire rate and also insane recoil, but it's also 3 weight. So you can fit it into almost every single loadout in there. Like you can have AR, Deagle, and this. Just makes it almost a perfect loadout. Alright, next up is the Sniper. The Sniper one-shot headshots, so if you have really good aim, this is the perfect weapon for you. It's a high skill, high reward weapon. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, next weapon we have is the auto shotgun. It's just insane. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Alright, next up is the AK. It does 41 damage headshot, which is about as much as a Deagle. It does 1 more damage than a Deagle. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. The M16. This weapon is really good if you hit headshots because it does 34 damage headshot and 19 damage body shot, which is pretty good. Yeah, headshots does like about double the damage. So yeah, I would use this weapon in like battle royale long maps. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. The last one and newest released weapon, the crossbow. The crossbow, I feel like is basically almost the same as Sniper. It doesn't do one-shot headshot, sadly, but does 95 body shots. So if you hit him once, you could basically finish him off with another weapon. So it also has pretty insane. It doesn't have really much bullet drop. It also has a very slow travel time. I think worse than the RPG. This isn't a weapon for me. It might be. I'm gonna give this one an average of 7.5. Hit that like and subscribe button, and see ya.